I could see her on his Rick and Morty. You got me into Rick and Morty.
Yes.
I love that.
Oh my God, that would be great.
You're a huge Rick and Morty fan, and you got you got all of us into it, and I was just like, oh fuck. So when I was watching it on the plane, I was like, oh, you know what would be great, and this is Edie.
God, I would love that.
Do you ever work with Dan Harmon or any of those guys?
No, I like have friends who know him, and I kind of know his old partner Rob Schraub, who's awesome. But yeah, I haven't worked with Dan ever. I would love to.
I wonder how many seasons that's going to go.
As long as he can stay sober. He's by his own admittance, he's a nightmare. He got fired off of Community, and then he said a bunch of fucked up shit on Chevy Chase's voicemail.
Oh,
that got leaked to the public.
I hope you're ready to take your medicine, you fat. You didn't give us a script to begin with, so nobody knew what the was going on during the week. Second of all, you're goddamn bad writing shit. Stinko. Script was an abomination, and your writing is getting worse and worse. So suck my cock. I don't get talked to like that by anybody, certainly not in front of my wife and daughter. You goddamn alcoholic fat shit. You're gonna live to be about 57 if you're lucky the way you eat. I got nothing to say to you except you can suck my cock. Is that clear? And I hope you can play that for everybody around you who agrees with you that you should say you in front of all of those people, to me and my family. You think that's the right way to behave? If you were here right now, I'd kick your teeth out.
I doubt that.
You're nothing to me. You're a billion of who I've worked with before. You're not funny. You're okay.
And he was just a bastard to work with. I'm the guy. Fuck everybody. Got fired. Season didn't do well. Came back to Community. They refired him again, and then spun off, and it was just like, all right, this guy's done. And they made a documentary about this whole period.
I saw that documentary.
Yeah. And,
with him doing Harmontown on the road.
Yeah. He went out, did a podcast on the road. I mean, we're ahead of him. Wink. So we are. But he did a podcast on the road, and that became massive. And then he comes back with Rick and Morty, this fucking weird thing. And
but it's now.
Yeah, but Adult Swim is a network that will take risk, and they don't really care. And especially in animated, as long as you can do your voiceovers and the writing's good, like you don't have to deal with him in person. Great. Yeah. But I think to his credit, he's changed and realized like, hey, shit's awesome. And
I mean, he has awesome ideas.
Yes.
For sure. Man.
And everybody said he's a nice guy now, and he's back. But
that's cool.
Yeah. But I see you working with him. I could see you working with Wes Anderson too.
Dude, me too.
Like, I wish I could take people and pair them up to where they should be.
Yes.
And just give them a thank you card and be like, you're welcome later. Like, you'll see this later.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Who do you think of when you're like, I feel like at some point I will do something with Wes Anderson. Do you have anybody in your head who you're like, at some point I'm going to do a movie with that guy?
I have an odd...
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I really want Nicolas Cage to do this, the sequel. We did this movie called Range 15.
Yeah.
It ended up being like the highest grossing independent of 2016. When we do the sequel, it is written for Nicolas Cage to come in and play my dad.
Great.
As weird as he is, and I know he's doing a bunch of movies for taxes, he's still a fucking lights out actor. And
I agree.
I think if you just put him in something funny that's off kilter and not these bullshit action movies that are going straight to China, he would be great again, same as like a Robert Downey Jr. or whatever. He just needs the right vehicle. However, I don't think he's willing to wait for the money, because in order to do that, he's got to cut his quote way down and say, hey, but I think he owes too much money to the IRS that he doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, but man, that would be such a cool move, because that could be a huge comeback.
And then my last dream is to turn A Night She Cries While He Rides a Seed.
God, that would be so good.
Because the sequel's coming out this summer. Turn that into, there's 5 books total. Turn each book into a season on HBO.
Awesome.
You're in the first book.
Awesome.
She's the gypsy, by the way. She's the gypsy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, who comes
that's a
back
perfect
through,
fit too.
You come back through the whole thing, and then just stack My Friends. Have Roger Deakins DP it, so everything is shot beautifully like a Western. Play it all completely dead serious, and then that be the end all be all jam. And I think I'd walk away like Seinfeld after that. I would do 5 seasons, never shoot
awesome,
anything
dude.
again, and then go out like that. People can call me
Come
St. James,
on.
Street James the rest of my life. I don't
Come
care.
on.
And then just walk away, write books, and do podcasts. I'd never do anything else.
And do stuff like your thing you're saying with the Burrito Brothers, where you're like,
Exactly.
here's something.
Here's something that's weird. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Not Beyonce all of it. Drop it that day
Amazing.
and be like, it's out. And that would be my dream, like walk off the thing and then I would be done. And just hang out with my best friends all day.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.